you'd see that when you're going on stage, people say break a rib, like break a leg, like go and kill it. When you come on stage, you're like, I've killed. And then when you flop, they say you bomb. So it's like it has all the violence. The violent terms in it because it's you and people's emotions. And usually when people are not ready, they are not ready to laugh. And sometimes you may have the best content and it just wouldn't work. Sometimes you go meet, like you prepare your jokes. Usually we rehearse the jokes and then we come on stage to tell them. Sometimes you go and the audience are totally different from the people you plan to tell the jokes to. And comedy is relative. If somebody can't relate to the humor you are saying, they would never laugh. You understand? So, like I remember I prepped for a show. They said there was a comedy show. I should just bring some jokes. What there was 60 Indian women in Ghana. Like it was even the guy who was miking me was like, "Hey, we'll be now go for it."
Yo,
the money is good too.
I've spent the money.
You told before the
it was crazy. It was a crazy moment. So we all have those times as a comedian, but the best part about it is you do not let that define you. We all have moments. Nobody is excellent at their job. We all fail at some point. We're having a hard time going live on Instagram. Were we not?
Yeah,
exactly. So like plans fail. You understand? What you want to happen doesn't usually come off as you want it. But I mean, it doesn't define you. So we just tap ourselves on the back. But usually, you want the next show to redeem. To redeem for that one you just bombed. Hey, bombing is crazy, Charlie. Especially when you have 20 minutes. And then the first 5 minutes you have started bombing.
Oh.
You have 15 more minutes to go.
It feels like this.
The best, your start should be as good as your ending. So if the start of your sets is not really working, then you now start questioning like, so the midway in between what am I going to do?
People are looking at you like,
and those shows, you get somebody come like backstage like, I came because of you. So Charlie. So now when you are bombing, it's like they come back and you're like, this guy.
I came because of me. Hey,
probably they came from far.
Yeah.
Has anybody just been like, can I have my money back? Because I didn't
No.
No.
You just have someone tweet or write something.
But I think Dave Chappelle, and I know Obi too have gone through a similar one where you do some joke and then a section of the people really do not take it well and then they come at you. So how do you handle that? Or how did you handle that?
So for me, when it happened, I didn't know any, like in Ghana it's tough. Like there's no, how do I put it? Like you need to go talk to somebody when these things happen. Because for mine it was on a national magnitude. Like members of the opposition party were coming at me because I talked about their presidential candidate, that he was corrupt. You understand? But it was fun. It was funny to the people in the audience. You understand? Right. It was funny. They laughed. Even the members of that party who were there laughed. But the show was being broadcast on national TV, so whoever was in the house was also watching. And so they would form their own opinions, whether they were at the show or not. And the backlash was serious. On 24th December 2019. Yeah, it was bad. Even Christmas I couldn't enjoy because everybody was calling me, ministers, MPs, like foot soldiers. They would call, and people were distributing my numbers in WhatsApp groups. Like they would call this guy and just tell him something. And so I wasn't even picking calls anymore. It was bad. It was bad. At that point, I felt like I needed somebody to talk to, like a counselor, a therapist, whoever was available. So what helped me was I had colleague friends calling me to check on me. And DKB, for example, called me and he said, "Yo, don't be I can't say that word here. I mean, but when don't be a woman's private part."
A vitamin P.
A church like pastor tell you that?
No.
I mean,
a fellow comedian.
A fellow comedian.
Oh, comedian. I think so.
He's telling me not to be like a cat, a woman's private part cat. I'm just trying to say he was telling me not to be a pussy.
Yeah, we understood that. Like we didn't
y'all made him say the word.
Yeah, like nobody did. We didn't say we didn't understand what he was saying.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Then I think starts all over.
Okay.
So he said,
so he called me and said I shouldn't be a woman's private part. I'm going to beep it for
yeah.
Okay, so he called me and said I shouldn't be a pussy. That's okay. Let's do it one more.
No, it's okay.
No.
So he called me and said I shouldn't be a pussy. And I said, yeah, I mean, and he actually encouraged me. He was like, yo, this is the job you have chosen to do. And these things come with it. He actually advised me to do another show out of what I was going through. Because the screenshots I had and the insults, it was crazy. Like, and so I made a show the next year. I think like 3 weeks later. Titled it "Political Refugee." He made money out of it as well.
Yeah.
So they would come at you.
Laughing at your sorrows.
Yeah.
But right after that, you had COVID.
Yeah, the COVID came, but I didn't get COVID.
Okay, sorry.
I think he meant the world had COVID.
Yeah, the world had COVID. So after that, I realized that people will come at you for some jokes. Others will laugh at those jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Those who are laughing now, when you go at their candidates, the others who were coming at you would now be supporting you, and the others wouldn't be laughing.
Right.
And so once you're a comedian, you just need to be like clear in your conscience what you're doing. And that's what is working for me now. Once I know what I'm saying, my conscience is right. I do not care how it goes. This guy Jim Jeffrey says back in like 1996, the line was there. You could call people faggots and stuff. So if a comedian was doing a joke and then he called people faggots in 1996, it was okay. Yeah, it was okay. But now the line is so back in 2023. And so you cannot go and bring that 1996 joke to cancel him in 2023. Right. Because back in the day when he was saying that it was allowed. Right. Okay. You understand? And so there are lines that society have set for not just comedians, everybody in their jobs and professions they find. It is left for you to decide whether to cross it and to face the repercussions, right, or just to stay and dance around. But Dave Chappelle loves crossing it. Me too.
It's funny.
But here's the thing, though. It depends also where you at, right? I think it depends on where you at, because I feel like at some meetings I can be myself and say whatever I want to say without having a filter. At some meetings also I have to think through what I say, right? Depending on where you at the job or at your profession, and what you bring to the table and what line you probably want to decide to cross. As you said, Dave Chappelle at this point, seen it all, done it all. So what can you do? At this point, you've gotten to a point in your career where you can test some waters. Yeah. Right. But then if you come in,
you're coming out.
Massa, you'll be buried before you even
cancel real quick.
You'll be buried before you even spring up.
But it shouldn't stop you. I mean, if you want to be an edgy comedian, you should start in your coming up. Like, people should sense it.
See, Obi, I always say this, right? You have the choice to decide whatever you want to decide on and do whatever you want to do, but be ready for the consequences.
Oh, yes.
I think that is what it comes down to. Right?
Yeah, because he already brought up the Dave Chappelle example, but we're actually going to talk about Will Smith and Chris Rock. The slap after he made that joke. And it's like, we can discuss in a viewpoint of like Will Smith or Jada, like where you don't find the joke funny, but you know, everybody else thinks it's funny.
You're going to come, panel.
Yeah, they were not even together.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Well, what I know is in every joke there is a victim. If I decide to make fun of fat people or plus size people, then
why did you just? So I have to leave the fat.
So if I decide to make fun of people, I did like every slim person in the hall would definitely laugh. But if you happen to be plus size, you wouldn't be happy.
You're gonna find an offensive.
Because now you are the subject or like the victim to the joke. And if I decide to switch the whole table to now pick on slim people, you see the plus size people.
The joke is funny.
You just have
about me.
So the joke is always funny when it's not about you.
Right.
We just have to understand that. Listen, when you go for comedy shows, Be open-minded.
Yep.
Have a good time. Because listen, sometimes people will just take it as a joke until you make a serious issue out of it. It will just slide. It's like a name you don't like. If right now we decide to call you Pillow, and you get so mad, and you like now it becomes a thing here. Maybe probably you are not around. Somebody will say, that Pillow guy, what's up? Now, you feel me? But if just as you allowed it to slide, maybe after this session, nobody will even care about it. Well, so no one will care about it. I think
I will.
Using well, if you have this guy as your friend.
He is my friend.
Yeah. Is that your friend?
Yeah.
He's your friend.
I remember
Him or him?
No.
Yeah, that's my
He's
friend.
your friend. Do you have green card? Because we only friend green card.
Green card.
You know what the citizen is.
Anyone with
No.
There's a red card.
Whoa.
Blue book.
Oh, we need a.
Green card is good, but
Obi, I think it works.
What color is the book?
Blue.
Yeah. We have the green now.
Do you have a blue card?
Yeah.
No, I mean.
You
know what? Next time I'm on my
Blue cards only.
Yeah, but basically what I'm trying to say is, listen, if you go for comedy shows, be ready, especially if you get to sit in front.
Right.
Because there are days that you can get into them and you can see jokes all over.
Yeah.
Me, for instance, now I'm in a zone where I come to a show, I just have about 2 or 3 jokes in mind. And I've tried to find the jokes all over.
Yeah.
So you can be wearing a green shirt, and it will remind me of something green I went through. Then you'll be the subject of my joke. I'll move to the next one. And it's nice. It's nice. When everybody gets to laugh about it, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some people, yes, they can't take it. Me, I've been chased off stage with a bottle before.
Whoa.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Salah. That's me telling right jokes to no, it was the wrong joke to the right audience. Because that time I was very young. I didn't know what the do's and don'ts. So
like in the middle of you telling the joke,
so it's a Salah fest. It was a Salah fest. And for Muslims.
The celebration for the
Muslims. Yeah. And the jokes I had was to mock them. So when I started, one guy from the back screamed like, "Yo! If you fool, we fool past you." But I thought like, it's one of those people.
Right.
I saw one guy, I think 2 or 3. They were coming on stage with like broken bottle.
Yo.
I don't know when I dropped the microphone. I didn't even ask for my balance, I just left. So like bad days do happen. But I'm just saying, if you go for a comedy show, just be up for anything. Enjoy yourself, go home. We are there to laugh at our pain. What is it? There is no comedy if there is no pain.
Yeah. On that note, we have on my YouTube channel, we have a playlist of bad days at work where as comedians we talk about some of the bad days we've had at work. We could check it out sometime when you have the time.
Have you ever been chased off with a bottle?
With a bottle? No, but
Social
with
media.
threats like that they are coming at me, like they've organized. So when that thing happened to me on 25th was like Christmas. I couldn't enjoy Christmas because I was inundated with calls. Everybody was calling me. And then on 26th, I had a show. The food soldiers or the party people actually talked to the organizers to take me off.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how bad it is.
It was either I apologized or they would take me off. And I was like, I'm not apologizing because if I do apologize, then in the end, I'd have to apologize to everybody. And then I went ahead to apologize regardless. So
you have to swallow your pride.
But I needed the money. Those guys hadn't paid me. And I'd used that money for budgets, So I apologize for budgetary reasons. You understand? Yeah.
I get you.
And then it was crazy. Like they were coming out. Like I had to hire a bodyguard.
Wow.
Bro, I talked to my guy before. Ghana Army.
Army. Oh,
yeah.
I thought Papaya.
No.
If you see Papaya you might think Obi is the one protecting.
Yeah. So that's how intense it can be when you step, especially when your voice is large. Like when you speak, a lot of people get to hear it. Yeah. People don't take your jokes as jokes. Now people in Ghana take joke comedians more seriously than politicians.
Yeah, because now politicians are doing our job.
Yeah, they are doing a lot of jokes, yo.
Oh, I get it.
Their jokes are so funny.
Yeah. So the best example I can give it to make it very simple is like you seated on this chair. If Obi decides to pull the chair when you get up off your butt, you have no idea that the chair is not there. But we can tell that the chair is not there. When you sit and you fall,
we are all going to laugh. Right.
But I don't think you'll be happy falling.
No.
Right.
Or less in love.
Yeah, well.
Huh?
Oh, say hi.
I want to be happy to fall in love.
Instead of falling on
bars.
Yeah, my bars are too deep.
So what? Check Malik.
Has Malik said something?
Malik hasn't.
Then
Malik.
K there.
No comments. No comments.
Okay.
No.
Then fake some.
Okay, hold on.
Mm.
Okay, Malik just said something. He said, speaking of the filter, have you guys had to hold back on some people in your personal life? Because if you speak, you'll be in big trouble.
Yeah.
Timing is important, guys. Like you have to be. Yeah. I mean, the fact that you are edgy and don't really care about people's reactions towards the jokes, or doesn't mean you don't have emotions. Like you have to be considerate as well as a human being. You're a human being first before a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, back to were you done saying what you were saying?
No, I'm okay.
Yeah, you're done.
I'm good.
Okay. Back to the Will Smith Jada.
Yeah, bro. Accent not bow.
No, accent.
You feel
how would you guys feel if you were in, let's say, either or Will Smith or Chris Rock? Making that joke, in their shoes. Oh, what if
so if you were the one being made fun
of. If I got slapped on stage.
Yeah, what you doing?
I'm not doing shit, bro.
Okay. So being a comedian, right? Do you guys go to other comedian shows?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we do.
We're always on.
And they pick on us too.
Yeah, I think Will Smith was going through a lot more than the joke that Chris Rock said.
We're going on panel.
And Jada, whatever hold she has on the man. That's some strong hold, yo. It's crazy.
I request to
you want that type of love? Baby, please. You need to pray against that type of love. You
want that type of hold? That's a grape. A vice grape or whatever they call it. Like it's so tight. The man can't just like. The day he slapped Chris Rock, they were not together.
Apparently they're not together.
They were not together. They hadn't been together for like 7 years.
Oh,
and then he said, keep my wife's name out. He said, keep my ex-wife or keep Tupac's wife's name out. Like that girl is so in love with Tupac, and she can't like say. She just
that's why there are pictures of her and Tupac on social media.
Yeah. She's Tupac.
Jada to Pinkett.
But in her, I don't know. Yeah, I mean. I'm not taking her side. But you have to look at both sides.
You can take her side. It's okay.
No, I'm not taking her side.
But a lot of ladies would want to be in her position.
Yeah.
This guy who's so vulnerable.
No. That is not what I'm saying. Because in her, explanation, she was saying she didn't really get the chance to grieve, to move on from that. And then I guess
which one?
No, over Tupac's death, right? And then she was kind of like she just jumped into the marriage because of his family and things like that. They just kind of like jumped into this marriage.
Really?
Yeah, so it wasn't really like.
Let him go.
I mean, they did. They've been divorced for 6 years.
Yeah, they did.
I thought it's separated.
But I mean, what's the problem is like she's now coming out saying all this stuff and just
but
like
somebody got smacked for like just making.
Did she tell him to smack? Did she tell him? Yeah, so that was out of his own.
But probably she did with the eye contact though.
You have no idea.
The way
you know that energy your woman will give you like,
dude, you gotta do something now.
What you do?
I look at you. That doesn't mean get up and go smack.
No, maybe when you're a kid, right? When you do something wrong, your dad will give you that look. That will make you stop.
It means to stop.
Okay, cool. So this one, the look was like you got to do something now, and that is what was there.
He did that out of his own will.
Really?
Yeah, Will Smith.
Sit there for that guy to talk trash about me.
Right, it's like
it was like okay, I have to slap this guy.
But
it's like that Nigerian song. I will slap police for your kids.
Like in such a public space, knowing like the reputation that you have, in that audience on that stage, that is when you felt like you just needed, like it could have easily
Will lost all his kind of respect.
like it could have been easily.
I think it was out of his will.
Also, you like I'm sorry, but like you know how your wife is, bro, and like she didn't even defend him
there
after
was
that.
more to the slap than that.
Yeah,
there was more.
Apparently, Chris Rock had tried to slide into Jada's DMs.
Why you?
But he knew.
No. That's what Jada is saying. But then Chris Rock has not confirmed.
Yeah, but I mean, this is Jada saying. A lot of the
women say that.
About,
if your woman breaks up with you, she'll probably say that you are very weak in bed or something.
No, if somebody slid in my DMs,
he uses too much pillow.
Yeah, pillow. Yeah. You're a pillow foul.
But yeah, it's just wrong. It's just wrong because she's now coming out. It's just wrong because she's now coming out to say these things. But like, if they happen, they happen. Like now, the divorce is more public, so she feels like she can talk about this stuff. But yeah.
Yo.
So,
are we going to talk about Jada and Will now? Like, because she sat the guy down and told him that he was piping. Like, she was piping another guy behind his back.
They've been divorced for 6 years.
I feel like it became more
public. So I'm coming.
Like, exactly. They're already put. They're already.
So if Will was to be in the doing the same thing Jada is doing,
entanglement. Okay.
I'm coming. If Will was to be coming out with all this information,
right?
Just as Jada is doing now,
right?
How
we'll be treating him the same way.
There are a lot of information.
It would be way worse.
Yes, because the women, the gender, whatever.
If the guy is protecting your reputation and not coming out to say stuff, why do you think you can just?
Women are always quick to point out why haven't you flushed the toilet? Why haven't you? No, you know how many things.
Wait, what does that have to do?
Women are always like quick to point out.
Number of time after flashes.
Yo, there are times we have seen you guys in some awkward positions that we just clear. We don't. There's a comedian. He said the number of times he's seen T-roll in his wife's bath, and he just takes it out. You know? A woman would be like, "Clean yourself properly." What's the opposite? But a man would be like, "Okay, it's fine." I mean,
we clean after the message, but then they want to
always point it out like.
Pillow, do you have anything to
say? But here's the thing, though. I think that men are also expected not to say much, right? So even in the difficult times, once again, we're expected to put on a strong face. You're supposed to be a man. You're not supposed to express emotions like that. That is one. Two, if Will is to come out, or in this case, the guy is to come out to say anything against the lady, you find all these women empowerment people coming after him to where the corporate world will also come and then be taking his sponsorship deals and all of that. So it was going to affect him way more. So in this case, then it's like, okay, let me just shut up and then deal with it, right?
Yeah.
So when I'm going to the point that when the women are also doing something, that will push a guy to say something or do something. These women empowerment people should also come out and say that this is not part of our thing. And if you do, but if you push me and I bounce back, and then now you're going to blame me. Hey, no be bloody they run through me.
Yeah.
Right? If you don't want me to bounce back, don't push me. Simple.
So a doctor now, are you talking the capacity as a doctor or now?
No, this one as fellow.
As a pusher.
As a pushy. Because pusher they actually they be drugs.
Oh, okay, then pushy.
Yeah, pushy.
So I'm just saying, like, in the shoes of Chris Rock, like, just imagine being in his shoes and making a joke, but like the person is directed to is not
because she has Sakura, like
it's not laughing.
Yeah.
He shaved it anyway. It's not laughing, but everybody else thinks it's funny. Like, but I think we already touched base on that.
It's always funny when it's not about
but if I ever got slapped on stage, I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, what would you do?
Yeah, it's the respect of the moment, so you can't really guarantee what you do.
I'll sit down. I'll sit on the
stage. I'm not
someone
hit me and I just stand here. Like,
seriously.
I mean, I get your reputation
if
online.
I engage you and you fuck me up more, that would be crazy.
I mean, if someone hits you on the stage, you just start standing.
No,
Like I'm gonna.
I think to him it was like just so bad.
I'll sit, take off my shoes and cry.
No, but like you saw the guy get up and say,
"Me, I'm crying."
You saw the guy get up from all the way down there, coming up to you.
But you have no idea what he's coming to do.
You think he's gonna come hug you after making that joke?
He's your friend.
Probably just say something. Probably not slap, but say something.
When he was coming, Chris Rock was like,
Exactly. Like you felt that energy.
What did you want Chris to do though? Run off the stage?
No,
you thought he was about to hug you.
No. Maybe so. Did you want Chris to run off the stage?
Yeah,
he hasn't been violent
do that
before.
Okay.
Hey.
You don't have to run up the stage, but if you see a punch, a slap coming, you standing and let that man slap you.
No, so the only thing that Chris had to do was to make sure there was enough strength in the neck muscle so that it doesn't twist it.
Totally.
That's why he couldn't.
He was so shocked he had to admit that he has been slapped. Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me. On TV, he just said it.
He was like, "Oh, did it just happen?"
Yeah, he just got, and he finished his line and then he left.
That's
embarrassing.
Has he made it like another comedy thing after
you
that?
should see his Netflix special about this.
Oh, I think he. Yeah, I didn't watch it. I think.
I gotta watch it.
Do you have something against Chris?
No, I don't.
So why haven't you watched it?
Why haven't I watched it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just haven't
maybe
watched
didn't
it.
know it was out, or you knew.
No, I saw the.
She's not made the time.
I just didn't. Yeah, I just didn't. Yeah,
It came around winter.
It's winter.
Maybe. Yeah, the science of laughter, right? Do we have any comments before we move on to this very last topic?
Coach Stan said for the Will Smith and Jada Pinkett situation, he said they're selling it for a book. The idea is to come up with a story that will blow up.
Yeah,
book sales.
I definitely think so as well. They're writing a book together. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of these things, I feel like Will is not as oblivious to it and he's just letting it happen because they're like building up.
Nowadays, you don't even know what to trust.
Yeah, everything is such a publicity stunt. Like there's no way you're letting your ex-wife just sit there and just keep talking about Tupac. Every day is a different story about Jada and somebody.
Also, K Music said, the lady is lucky it wasn't Sarkodie yet.
I'm actually gonna talk about that.
No, shut up, Mona. Shut up. Sarkodie, like you will do another rap line.
Because after that whole thing, and Sarkodie made a rebuttal, everybody was mad at him, like, oh, he went too crazy on the album. But they weren't like why are y'all mad at him for retaliating?
Why do you like violence?
Me? I like problems always.
You don't like peace.
I want problems always. Yeah, like everybody was like, why is Sarkodie saying something?
Or Stonebwoy. We would have just put his gun.
Yeah.
Like, yo, come in.
Like you said, everybody expects the guys to just be quiet and just sit there.
It's unfortunate. It shouldn't be so. Guys should be allowed to speak out.
Yeah.
I've always said this, man. Guys should be allowed to cry.
Yeah.
Hug their pillows.
Hug their pillows. Okay.
Yeah. You should be allowed to wear pink. And there are sometimes you see a very nice shirt in pink. Like, I want this, but
yeah.
I mean, I do.
You wear pink?
Yeah, I do.
What's wrong with wearing? Yeah. I think that's
I have two patients. One is black and the other one is.
And you've counted it.
Yeah. I do.
None of us care if you wear a certain color.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
None of us.
See, October is Breast Awareness Month, right?
What's the problem?
So why don't you support it? Why don't you promote it? As a celebrity with your clout.
For me to support breast
awareness, breast cancer awareness month.
Just wear
no. Once you wear the pink in October,
but no, there is more I can do to contribute to the breast thing.
Without wearing pink.
I don't have to wear pink. I practice it. I don't wear it.
Yeah.
So
what do you mean?
Okay. So I think the two of them understand. So the point I'm making is
the two of them are on a different level.
Yes.
They just left us out. Which is fine.
Mimi and Lexi really clicked.
Once he realized that she had the blue book, they started clicking. Right, so
I also have a Ghana card. So.
Oh wow, that's like the golden ticket now. Yeah, it's like the Willy Wonka ticket.
It's 1,000 interchange.
Yeah, $1,000.
No, 1,000 interchange.
What is that?
Like
you know what?
Flyovers.
I don't get it.
Okay, let's say
that's a long
75
explanation,
right? I-75?
Yeah.
So if you have a Ghana card, it's worth more than 1,000 I-75s.
Oh, wow.
That's what they told us.
That's true.
All right, we have a comment from David of Rampon.
Oh, nice.
I think this is from me. He says, it's like you want the pillow, but
Take away. Oh, Charlie, take your pillow. Take your pillow.
cool.
Oh, no, take your pillow.
Take your pillow.
Oh, take your pillow.
Are you sure? It's warm.
I think I should have one so that he'll feel like it's not just.
Yeah. Oh, Charlie.
Can I
Can I
have it if he doesn't want it?
Okay, it's okay.
Okay.
You see the eye they watch you like where I get my pillow, you want to take
That's mine.
and do them know how.
Okay, the signs of laughter. What are, and this is our very last topic, what are the therapeutic benefits of humor and its role in promoting mental wellness, Doc?
So first of all, as I said earlier, you cannot laugh and be sad at the same time. One comes at a time, right? So that is very therapeutic. The other thing is it helps to reduce stress. And as I said earlier, most of the medical and psych problems that we have are related to stresses. So when we are able to
Get a pillow, guys.
It is fine. It is fine for a guy to hold a stick.
Ask you guys politely.
oh, hey, Chewa, violence guy is like, you don't want peace. So that is the other thing too. It helps you release stress, and as you do so, it releases some happy hormones in you, and then you become happier. The other thing also is this: when you laugh so much, you don't get much wrinkles.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Wrinkles.
Yes.
Doc,
Yep.
you don't know a guy I know.
Let me ask you this first.
That's
Let me
a
ask
very
you
good
this.
premise.
You see from the north
Yeah.
because they squeeze so much because of the sun. Therefore, they wrinkle. You see?
They sprinkle the wrinkle.
Yeah, they sprinkle the wrinkle. Yeah, so it's laughter is therapeutic, and at any point, if you can, please do so.
Yeah, at any point.
If you can.
Yeah.
So there are two conditions.
But if you can laugh at any point, yeah, like some people will just walk in and you see them laughing.
Literally Mia.
You haven't seen some before.
Yeah.
That is going through there.
Conversations in your head.
Who did that show? You or him?
Voices in my head. Yeah.
Voices in my head. You and
Yeah.
But you know, you can only do it here.
You can only do it here.
Like in the States?
You are randomly walking and you want to
Of course.
back home. If you live in a compound house, don't just be
laughing like that.
Hey.
Everything is funny. I don't know.
Ghana.
Me, I'm laugh.
Ghana, babe, no. They say yellow fever.
High fever.
People will start using you as an example. Like, oh, Lexi, I don't know what to say. Yeah.
Laughing Jacka. Yeah, so definitely it's therapeutic. Please use it. If you have any opportunity, please take it. If you there and you need some good laugh, check their YouTube channels or their social media channels.
Straight.
And actually, can they invite you for a one-on-one session?
One-on-one session?
Yeah, for laughter.
One-on-one comedic session.
Yeah, like a one-on-one comedian.
Like to you in your bedroom or something?
No.
What do they mean by one-on-one?
Like one-on-one, I call you to my house and you just perform for me.
Oh yeah,
why not
paying me?
Not that type of
Oh no, not that type
What
of
performance though?
You already said yes. Now you're asking what performance.
Oh no. You we'll have a big desk. You sit there. So how can I help you? I'm here to now. I'm going to pick up. You guys do pick folders?
Folders when you go to the hospital?
Yeah.
No.
I Ghana.
Oh, but there are hospitals that you wouldn't pick a phone.
Right. If you go to the,
Okay, so it's where
past community hospital, bro, you pick a folder.
Right. But if you go to the ones at airport hills and all that, you don't pick folders. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, so do you guys do one-on-one? Are you gonna start?
Oh yeah, we do it. Look, if you are breaking up with your boyfriend and you need a comedian, call me. If you want someone to laugh at a funeral, call us.
Do you do
I do telehealth? I'll call you guys, don't worry.
Telesession?
Yeah, we do telesession.
Come
There you go. Zoom. Like whatever mood you are in, just at the right price.
Everything is on sale.
All right, price.
You see African night. Come with the whole crowd laugh.
What?
She's inviting you to a show that we do at school.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, we would love to be part of
Are you
the
guys
show.
gonna be here in February?
If you want them to be there, you have to book them.
Yeah.
Everything is also when the price is right.
Thank you, my brother.
First class.
On
That's
sale.
the first class.
Economy is fine for me. I don't mind.
Alright, so
That's not picky.
we have a comment here from David Oforiampo on YouTube. This is to the comedians. How do you deal with comedy back home and abroad, since most stuff are not funny to people abroad, with the language barrier and the style of joke?
That's the joy here, man.
Yeah. Okay, you're going.
That's the joy. The joy in working hard in Ghana for a while, and then you get the chance, you get exposure here, and you're like, wow, this like my hard work is paying off. Like those jokes that I wrote are working out, because we haven't just performed to Ghanaian audience. We have done shows in South Africa, and they were totally, South Africans. You couldn't speak Chi to them, So there are some styles that would work on them. And when we came here, we went to Go Bananas Comedy Club in Ohio. It was like 95% white people. You couldn't speak Chi to them. Understand? But I mean, we've worked.
Not to say that there are black folks in there.
There are black folks there, but you couldn't just do jokes in Chi.
Yeah.
So you need to switch style. You understand? So the kind of jokes we told to these white people, they loved it. And because we've seen them react to these jokes before, like to other comedians, you know how to run your lines. And it was great. It was a very good performance. We had Doc, you were there. It's even on my YouTube channel.
And we closed the show.
Yeah, we actually we seemed like the headline to the show. It was a good moment, telling us that our style works in Ghana. It works also in comedy clubs here. We and to climax it, we had a show with at Columbus, and this was largely a Ghanaian audience. Now we had to switch again. You understand? Because there are some jokes that you tell, and Ghanaians wouldn't like it. No matter how funny it is to the white people, the Ghanaians wouldn't like it. Even the ones that I told there and I posted. One guy came to me and said, "Obi, please, no more naughty jokes." I was like, "This is not for you, my brother."
No one has the audience.
Yeah, this one was for the particular. I just put excerpts here for you to see that I'm working. You understand? Ideally, you are not here. You didn't even get a visa. So basically, performing to those people was different, and then performing to the Ghanaians in Columbus too was different. But you, as a comedian, need to know how to switch your style up.
So to add on to what he said, I would say what he said is right.
That was it.
That's true.
So not serious, bro. Well, it was a great pleasure.
Oh, we're done?
Oh.
Yeah, like,
No.
sorry. Is there anything else that you guys want to add before we close?
We don't want to go.
Well, I want you to change the word pleasure.
You want me to change the word? What do you mean?
Yeah,
It's okay.
It was a pleasure. No.
It was it was great having everybody here.
Okay.
Just a
no
quick
last
one.
comments. Yeah,
Yeah, just a quick one. Play Music on YouTube said, "Do you guys have any idea working with Michael Blackson since you're trying to join the international market?"
Yeah, we plan on doing that.
Well, we have hopes. He's been coming to Ghana. We tried a couple of times to meet him, but I don't know, maybe the timing is not right. He comes for a different agenda. But we are hopeful. Like, the job brought us here, so we know that someday, if it's meant to happen,
whoever has links with Michael Blackson should just
beyond Michael
Yeah.
Blackson, any other comedian, if you have any link or plug to them, we are ready to actually because we want to learn, we want to work, we want to make money.
There's a comedian right here.
Oh yes.
Well, link it to him.
You're welcome. Well, that's it.
Yeah, so
That's
was
it.
great.
It was a pleasure. Well, that's all.
That is great.
That was all for today's Thought Express. Thank you guys for
don't
coming.
great and a pleasure.
Thank you to all our viewers and everybody who commented. Cozy Malik, of course, shout out to you. David, shout out to you. And once again, we're gonna go around and say our IG.
You said only 2 people. K also.
Oh, sorry. Okay, music.
K
Shout out to
Music.
you as
EP.
well. I was trying to remember. I didn't forget about you.
Yo, Kofi K, that's very good music.
EP.
Oh, guys,
Yeah,
check
sure.
out.
Big up to Kofi K.
New
We are going
EP
to
out.
stream your music in
New
Ghana.
EP
Though
out.
Okay.
the returns won't be much as when it's streamed in US.
Also, Obi, you making a point that they should please stream your channels from the States.
Stream our channels from the States. I beg you.
Don't do it when they come to Ghana.
Don't come to Ghana.
Don't come to Ghana.
In fact, if you don't even like it, just leave it there. You guys free Wi-Fi, just leave it and let it be streaming and watch the ads. Don't be skipping. Yeah, but big up to Kofi K. We have a show on Plaza FM every Friday evening. In Ghana, and we will play your music, bro. We will play your music.
Obi intro no one can say you're choir master.
It's a choir master.
Yo, man of many talents.
Have you fallen yet? And I can make you laugh today. Ghana Bay, you don't like to laugh?
No, be there.
No, you don't like to laugh.
Once again, we're gonna go around and say our IG handles. Mine is royalty.royalty18 on Instagram. Go ahead.
Mine is Angie Arthur, and the U in Arthur is an X.
Nana Kojo, Nana_Kojo with 3 zeros.
Oh.
OB Amponsa, OB underscore Amponsa with A and A. In the Amponsa.
Before I mention my hand, I hope you had a good laugh.
I did.
Yeah, okay, so you don't necessarily have to tell a comedian.
Yeah, I'm not saying that again.
Great. Okay, so the name is still Lexi the Comic, LEKZY, and the comic,
not demonic.
Yeah, the Comic, DECOMIC is on your screen. And follow me on all platforms. YouTube, I have my performances there. There will be more coming up, but watch the old ones. I need the money. Yeah. And also follow me on IG, Twitter, Facebook.
What a platform.
Yeah. P-Hub.
Huh?
P-Hub. Oh my God.
Shout out to Wyattsdot.
Yeah. But can we give a few shout outs to people who held us down whilst
Yeah, we can.
Big shout outs to PK.
Oh my God. This is how the host.
PK, big shout outs to Dr. Phil. Big shout outs to the Junior, like the other brother, Junior, yes, Cool Crib. Big shout outs to Mr. Dubofo. Big shout outs to Capito.
Oh my God, it was funny.
And I knew a different.
Capito, and there was what Ferozi, Maybell, and the other lady who took us to the AJ.
How are you forgetting their names so soon?
Bro, I'm trying to blend in.
Okay, period.
Yeah, I'm so peace out, Charlie. Why more? Big shout out to Sokri Safo. Big shout out to GTA Ghana Tourism Authority. They are the reason why we are here today.
Kumasi
Nyame. Oh, yesterday people came out to show us love, and to all the Ghanaians that came in their numbers yesterday, Charlie, you guys, you blew our minds because we were not expecting. The show was actually publicized for just a week, and we had close to 100 people.
Show up
to the team, and you know how Ghanaians, we are always busy, but for them to turn up for us.
That's what's up.
On a cold night in winter.
No, it's not winter.
It's fall time.
It's fall time.
Yes, actually it's fall.
Well, once again, don't forget
and also, I want to say big thank you.
My boy,
your Instagram handle.
To the Mama, the big man behind the ones and twos.
Wyattsdot.
Oh, Wyattsdot, yeah.
You can go ahead and say your handle.
It's feel good.
Hey,
Piccadilly, yeah.
Now he's a biscuit.
Yeah, Piccadilly, yeah.
Go ahead.
PDD. All right. Mine is Feel Good Services on all social media handles. If you go into Ghana, you can book your stay with us. So hit me up and let's do business.
All right. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow us at Wyattsdot on all social media platforms. My name is Mimi Bonnie, and I was host for today. And it was a pleasure having everybody here. And see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Cut.